All right, we are live. Welcome everyone logging on for our preview for Cuties Conquering the Stage 2024. This is our first of 3 pre-launch content series before we launch our ticket sales next week. So we're going to give it a few minutes like I always do. This is not a normal time for us to be on live, so I'm going to give it a minute for people to get on. When you do log on, say hello in the chat. And while we're waiting, I'm actually going to go in and let everybody know that we're live. There's that. Say hello when you log on. I see some eyes, some eyeballs. I'm giving it a few minutes for everybody to get logged on here before we get started. And I'm sharing it in our groups. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Go ahead and comment. This is an interactive live. Hello. Yes, happy Tuesday. Yeah, I know this is not a normal time for me to be on live, so I get it. Some people are just getting home from work and all those kinds of things, but we are here. We are live. I'm sharing this on Facebook as we sit here, and I'm waiting for people to get on. I'm going to share YouTube as well. We are. So while we're waiting for everybody to get on here, I'm going to go ahead and share all this stuff. If you're on, say hello. I see the eyeballs. The eyeballs are watching. Say hi when you get here. I normally get these live feeds about 3 minutes or so to let people get logged on and everything. But since this one's a different one, I'm just going ahead and letting a few more minutes pass. What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Raven? And I'm sharing the live stream in our various groups as we're sitting here waiting for everybody to log on. So you can do the same. Click the share button and let everybody know that we're here. This will be an interactive live. So while you're jumping on here and paying attention, I'm going to have some things to talk to you about, but I also want to ask you guys questions and everything too. So if you are here, what's up, Christina? If you're here and you have been to Cuties Conquering the Stage before, go ahead and type in the chat. Let me know that you've been there. If you've not been to Cuties Conquering the Stage before, let me know that too. I want to know who our newbies are that are here. So feel free to say hello, introduce yourself, all of that. There will be a time for Q&A. So I know you guys have gotten a lot of information through our pre-launch page and everything so far. Ticket sales do launch next week. But I'm sure that some of you have questions just based on the information that we've put out so far. So feel free to go ahead and type those questions into the comment box, and I'll answer as many of them as I can. If you have been to Cuties Conquering the Stage before, go ahead and type in there and let me know what your favorite part about it is. Let me know what your favorite part about Cuties Conquering the Stage is. Let's see, 2 years, it'll be 3 this year. Yes, it is the best. I know I'm a little biased, but it is the best event of the year. I agree 100%. So this is the first of 3 of these pre-launch videos that we'll do prior to us launching ticket sales. You guys really want to put onto your calendar the one for Thursday at 8:15 p.m. when I normally go live. I'm going to be going live with a handful of our speakers and sponsors. So you want to be on for that one because they're going to be answering a lot of questions. So totally new. Awesome. We love newbies. We love newbies. Every year we have so many women that come to this event that have never stepped foot on stage before. And the Cuties Conquering the Stage is actually the first stage that they ever get on. Actually, a great example. So we had a girl, not this past year, but the year before. Her name was Melissa. And Cuties Conquering the Stage was the first time she ever stepped on stage. That year, she went on and she won the overall in her very first NPC show that she competed in bikini. Then she went to a national level show, placed top 5. Then went to another national show and she won her pro card. So literally within about, I think it took about 6 months or so, because it was July. So yeah, about 6 months from never having stepped on stage before in her life to her first stage being Cuties Conquering the Stage. She then won her pro card. So that was pretty cool. So yes, the newbies are more than welcome. We teach to every level. We have people that, again, that have never even stepped on stage, all the way up to Olympians that come to these events every year. So every skill level is welcome to come, and age level too. We've actually had women come in. Raven's a good example, who was, about ready to pop at 9 months pregnant for her first year. So, and it's going to be her 8th year coming in. We've done this for 9 years. This is our 9th year that we're going into. So Raven only missed the first one. That's the only year that she missed. We have some ladies that have been there since the very, very beginning. So that's pretty cool. But now that we've gotten on here a little bit, I do have a little bit of what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm going to go through this really quickly. So listen up, type in your questions while I'm talking. And at the end, when I get finished with it, then I'll go ahead and go back through and answer the questions. But again, also, just type in there and let me know, again, if you've been there before, let me know what your favorite part is, all of that. And just let the ladies that are watching, let them know why you come every year and why you're coming back every year. Give them that idea of why it's so special and important to you. Because anything you can say is 10 times more impactful than what I can say, because obviously I'm going to love the event. I created the event. I should love the event, right? It should be something that I'm really proud of. But if you guys are coming year after year, there's a reason for that too. So go ahead and let the ladies who are watching, maybe, I know there's several eyeballs on here right now, and many people aren't saying anything. And I know that's because they're probably a little bit hesitant. They don't really know what we're doing. They don't really know what this is. So, just kind of give them some peace of mind and let them know. So I see Jamie just got on. Jamie, this will be Jamie's 3rd year coming up this year. So yeah, we've got some newbies and we've got some OGs in the house. So also, while I'm doing this, if you haven't done so already, in order to opt in for the pre-launch content, which we are going to be posting content inside of our Facebook group. Many of you are in there already. That's content from previous years. You get that access exclusively for being in the Facebook group. In order to do that, in order to get on the list for this ticket sales when they actually launch, if you look up here in the corner, this QR code right here, that's the QR code that takes you to the page to pre-register. All you have to do on that page is put your name and your email address in. That's it. And as soon as you do that, you get in and you get to see everything. You get to see who the speakers are. You get to see what the topics are for the year. You get the access to the Facebook group. You get all of that just by putting your name and email address in. So Stephanie, Stephanie's 3rd year. She says, hey, this is my 3rd year, and the bond of the sisterhood is amazing. The relationships have made our goals right. They are. That's a really huge part of it, is the relationships. Absolutely. Aaliyah's on. Jamie's on. Okay, so I'm going to go through this this little snippet of what I need to tell you guys today. And then we'll get back to, like I said, answering any questions. So feel free, as you're sitting here listening, type in questions you may have or anything that you wanted to add. And we'll go back through once I get through this, okay? So our first video here for you guys of 3. Remember, like I was saying before, make sure you got Thursday on your calendar for 8:15, because we'll have speakers and sponsors on with me to answer your questions and talk a little bit about this. That's an important one. Ladies, welcome to The Commitment, the first of our 3 CCTS preview videos. Today, I'm super excited to give you a sneak peek into what my team and I are all about at Cuties Conquering the Stage, CCTS. If you've been wondering what this event is, if it's the right fit for you, let's have a heart-to-heart about our mission. In a sport full of options and opinions, how do you separate the real deal from all of the hype? Let's paint a picture together. You're an athlete with dreams of consistently bringing your best to the stage, a physique that tells the story of your hard work in the gym, confident posing, a coach who gets you, and a journey that is as rewarding as it is enduring. If this resonates with you, know that you're not alone. So many like-minded competitors wonder why some thrive while others stumble. Here's the secret sauce. There's a roadmap, a game plan that unravels the success strategies of top-tier athletes. And guess what? That's what's waiting for you at Cuties Conquering the Stage. It's our unbreakable commitment, and I want you to know it's a promise from my heart. Imagine unlocking the power to transform your competitive journey, owning the stage with confidence, and mastering the art of bringing your absolute best to the stage every time. That's what Cuties Conquering the Stage brings to the table, a proven path to becoming the best version of yourself on and off that stage. And for all of you ladies tuning in who have experienced CCTS, like I said, drop a message in that chat just to vouch for this. And we've got a lot of you guys doing that already. So that's awesome. I love it. So let's break it down. How do these elite athletes consistently land in the top callouts? How do they effortlessly present stunning show day packages, rock posing routines with unshakable confidence, connect with top-notch coaches, and what is their secret to enjoying a long-lasting and healthy career? The answer is simple. It all comes down to the 4 C's: coaching, content, community, and commitment. At Cuties Conquering the Stage, we've gathered a team of top-notch coaches, Olympians, and pros who have cracked the code to success. You'll learn from the best of the best, connect with a community of like-minded athletes that's got your back, and uncover the tools to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you dream to be. So let's be real, because chasing after unproven advice, shiny objects, and flashy trends is like trying to find buried treasure without a map. At Cuties Conquering the Stage, we're here to serve up the real deal, a roadmap to consistent success. And guess what? You're not just invited, you're warmly encouraged to join us on this transformational journey. So what I need you to do is I need you to mark it on your calendars on Tuesday, August 29th at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the moment when early bird tickets are dropped. That gives you access to this life-changing magic of Cuties Conquering the Stage. Join the league of over 1,500 athletes who have supercharged their journeys over the last 8 years by embracing our commitment to excellence. Now, if you're itching to snag those early bird tickets, I've got you covered. Just register using the link. It's in the comment, it's a description box here on YouTube, and it's also up in the QR code up at the top over here. And once you're in, you'll be able to be a part of our private Facebook group where you'll get an exclusive peek at the past CCTS content. We're going to be dropping that right inside that group there for you so that you can see firsthand how we roll, which is 5-star, baby. So here's the bottom line. I encourage you to stop wasting time, energy, and resources on trial and error. Dive into the world of Cuties Conquering the Stage and elevate your competitive journey to soaring heights. Your story of success is right around the corner. All you need to do is bring your dedication, your leap of faith, and the right plan. I can't give you the faith and dedication, but I surely can deliver the plan. And it all starts by clicking on that link or scanning that QR code too. So now I'm going to open up the floor. So this is the QR code right here. Okay. So I'm going to open up the floor to Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. This is your opportunity. I see a lot of our ladies on here that have been year after year. I love that. So I'm looking at what we see. It's every year it builds and deepens those relationships. It absolutely does. We got Kelby, Jamaica. We got Jennifer. Year 5 for Jamaica. Isn't it crazy? I start sitting back and I think about this. I'm like, we've literally been doing this for almost a decade now, right? We have a few ladies, like I said, the Ravens on year 8. Like, it's crazy. And again, now as I'm talking here and as I'm just kind of telling you guys a little bit about this, if you're new here and you've never been to Cuties Conquering the Stage, this is your opportunity to ask any questions. If you've been through the page, you've typed your email address in, you're in the Facebook group, you're looking at the speakers, you're looking at the topics, things like that. Type in a question if you have it. Feel free. Or type in a question that you would like us to cover at Cuties Conquering the Stage too. We always take your feedback as far as topic suggestions, everything like that too. That's how we create our content, right? Excuse me. We create our content around what you want to learn. Every year when we do this event, the reason why it gets so much better every year is because we take exit surveys when you guys leave. Most of you guys that are commenting on here have been there before. And when you leave, we immediately send you out an exit survey so we can find out what you liked about the event, what you didn't like about the event, and what more you want to learn and what more you want to see and things like that so that we can create the next year's event to be better than the year before. And for those of you that have been there multiple years, go ahead and type in the comments bar. Do we make it better every year? Do we make it better every year? Sorry, I got a frog in my throat. I mean, I can sit here and tell you that it gets better every year. But I also created the event. So I want to hear it from those of you who've actually been there and have experienced it and have come year over year. Why do you come every year? You know, we've heard some of you guys say it already, the relationships. The biggest thing, I think the biggest part of this that people don't realize is so huge is the relationships that you build. You know, we know that this sport itself is just a very one-on-one kind of sport. It's a very individual sport. So there's very few opportunities to actually create lasting bonds with people. You ladies know, if you've competed before, you go to the shows, you're concentrated on yourself at the show. You probably have some time to hang out with your coach and things like that and get check-ins done, but you don't have time to really make lasting bonds with the people that you're there with, because you're off running around doing tanning, doing check-ins with your coach, you know, getting your hair and makeup done, posing, all those kinds of things. You don't have the opportunity to sit down and actually make and create these bonds. So coming to Cuties Conquering the Stage, you get to create those bonds with the ladies that are there. And then those carry over throughout the year, not just at your competitions, but outside of the competitions. Helps you stay dedicated, stay committed, and stay pushing towards your goals. When you got somebody in your corner, you got other ladies in your corner that are pushing you and encouraging you along, right? So yes, from the venue to the swag, every year is better than the last. Yep, we do the swag right. Y'all don't even know we do the swag right. If you're brand new here, we do. Where last year was lit, the relationships for sure, just the connections, and no men allowed. I know there's a select few men that are allowed just because they actually sponsor the event or are speakers at the event, but there's very few of those. Even last year we had no speakers that were men, so yeah, no men allowed. It's the best educational girls trip I go on every year. I love seeing all the women in all forms of their journey. Yeah. And that's the biggest thing too, because it is a girls trip and it's completely centered around women. As was said, there's no men allowed. So you're in a safe space where you can talk about things that you can't talk about normally, especially in the bodybuilding world. The bodybuilding world is very, very focused on the men of this industry. This is the one place where you can come and it's just you as women, in a really safe environment where you feel comfortable asking those questions that you can't ask other places, right? You can talk and bond and laugh and cry and all of the things. And it's really, there is no place like it. There is no other place in this industry like it at all, period. It is itself, its own thing. It's its own entity. It's its own experience. I have my drawstring bag and folder from my very first year to the amazing travel bags I use all year and binders I can refer back to in reference to something I've learned. Yeah, we give you guys full binders. Like if we have it on our bookshelves, we have a binder from every single year with all of the collateral material inside of it, all of the educational material inside of it. It's really cool. So much body positivity, no matter what phase you are in, on or off season. Yes, like I said, we've had two ladies who almost gave birth on stage. Raven being one of them, Jenny Garcia being another. We had literally our newest generation of cuties on stage inside their mommy's tummies on stage. So tons of body positivity, right? We get to dress up, bond, and have a blast. We get to chat with the top pros and learn so much about this sport. Oh, I missed the end of that comment before it popped through. Hold on, getting caught up here. Great food too. Yeah, yeah. So it's at the Ritz. So the food is phenomenal. The food is phenomenal every year, right? Jared. Yeah, no, Jared. I love the swag. There's no judgment. It allows you to embrace your true self. The food is bomb. Always leave room in your suitcase for the swag. Trust me. Yeah. If you can come with one less bag because you're going to leave with a bag full of stuff. So yeah, definitely. Being able to spend downtime with other women in the sport and just have fun. Bodybuilding can get very isolating. And when we do see each other, someone is usually competing. It's short-lived. Exactly. I was just talking about that, Devin. I don't know if you heard me, but I was literally talking about that just a minute ago. This is the only place in this industry where you can do this, right? Because usually you're at a show to support somebody else or you're competing, one or the other. Absolutely. And it's just like, you just don't have the time to do this kind of thing, you know? Hello, Amanda. retweet all of those comments. These comments. What I love about it is the variety of stage levels everyone is at, off season, prep, no season. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're all there to learn and thrive. Absolutely. Ladies, how do we get a top? The girls' night out, cheetah night. Yes, I know. So I have two different themes in mind. So you'll see we've narrowed it down. We've got, because last year was the first year that we did an actual theme, which was the cheetah. The animal prints, all that kind of stuff. And that just was kind of birthed from me finding warm-ups that I liked that had animal prints on them. So this year I've got two themes that I've got it narrowed down to. So we'll see. I'm going to have to start pulling out swag and figuring out which direction we're going to go with it. So it's going to be different though. It's not going to be animal print this time. It's totally different. So, I'm excited just to go eat this year, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. Be ready to fit your macros. The food is phenomenal though. We did a really fun, like what Jamie was talking about with the girls' night out. We actually had one of the boardrooms in the Ritz. They turned it into like a little club for us, and we had little lounge chairs, and we did line dancing, and it was so much fun. I learned so many dances I didn't know. We did a runway walk, like catwalk. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. The girl, we were like, oh, we're shutting the bar down at 10 p.m. They're long days, you guys. They are very long days. Because we have content that starts. We start at 8:00 in the morning, and we start with breakfast, and then we roll right through with a little bit of a break to go get lunch. And then when we finish at 5, then the evening activities start, whether it's a cocktail hour or it's girls' night out or it's the banquet or whatever. We have evening activities each time. So it is a busy weekend, but it is so much fun. I get very, very little sleep, but since it's the Ritz, I typically come in a day early and stay a day late and relax, because I don't get to even sleep because you guys get to sleep and I don't get to sleep. That's what happens when you run the event. So, but it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And for anybody that's never been to the Ritz, what they're known for is they're known for their customer service. They take care of everything you could possibly need. We've been doing this since the COVID year because they were able to work with us through the COVID situation where no other venues and things like that were able to work with us. That was a challenge, a huge challenge, but we were able to get through it, able to make it work. And it was a phenomenal year, even with all the challenges of capacity and things like that in place. So because of that, we've stuck with them. They've really treated our girls right. They look forward to us coming every year. They're like, the cuties are here. Last year, they were like, the cuties are here. The cuties are here, which is great. We shut down the whole place when we were taking our cheetah pictures in the middle of the lobby. Oh my God. For those of you that were there, you saw it, but people that were actually at the Ritz came over and were taking pictures of all of us in our cheetah wear and our cheetah print in the middle of the Ritz, and all these beautiful women. It was quite the sight. It was a lot of fun. So what else? Anybody else have something they wanted to add as far as what their favorite parts about the actual weekend are? We covered a lot. And I think the overwhelming theme here that we're seeing with a lot of these ladies is the actual relationship and the bonds and the ability to make those and have a place to do it. Like, we just can't do this anywhere else. You know what I mean? It's 3 days of bonding, starting on Friday all the way through till Sunday. And then we do an after a Monday day as an addition if you wanted to stay for that too. So not required, but it is an additional day of more intensive posing. So yeah, it's quite a weekend. So with that too, guys, like I was saying, Thursday night, the Thursday night one is 8:15. Okay. And that one will be with a bunch of our speakers and sponsors. Devin's on here now. She's one of our speakers. She's going to be on live with us on Thursday night. She's one of the ones we'll be right here back on the same platform, and we'll all be on. And we'll be answering questions and taking questions just like I just did right here. So you'll definitely want to be tuned in for that one. And if you haven't done so yet, like I said, this QR code right here, it's also in the description box on YouTube, but the QR code right here will take you to the free opt-in page. Let me show you what that looks like. Well, because I have it up. I'll screen share it real quick so you know what you're looking at. So this is it right here. When you get there, you'll just put your your name and your email address in to reserve your spot, and that will give you access to all of the information that you need. It'll give you access to the Facebook group, everything that you need in order to get all the information on the event itself. And if you have any questions, that's what that Facebook group is for too. Once you get in there and you're clicking around and stuff like that, we have all of our speakers on it. Well, most of our speakers. We always have surprises. So we always have surprises. So be ready for that. And then we have our topics on there. We have timelines. We have location. We have everything on there for you. Okay. Any other questions? I'll give it one more minute. If anybody has any questions that they want to throw into the chat, and then we'll wrap it up for tonight. But like I said, be ready for Thursday's live. Typically I do a live on my own for Thursday, but Thursday night live will be specifically for this with the speakers and sponsors joining me. So some of them anyway, not everybody. A lot of them are at shows and stuff this coming weekend. So I appreciate the ones that are coming on and that are able to get on with us too, because this is a busy show weekend coming up. So give it one more minute. Thanks guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. This will go back up live replay once we finish out here. So if you missed any of it, you can go back and watch it. It will be up on our YouTube page as well as our Facebook page. So you can replay it. When it does come back in replay, feel free to comment. If you have any questions, I'll come back and I'll answer the questions for you. Share it with your friends. Share it with people that you feel like could benefit from this event. And then we'll go from there. And like I said, if you have any questions that don't get answered, maybe we'll answer them on Thursday for you when we got the speakers and sponsors on. Okay. So again, we've got the QR code right here. The link is also in the description box on YouTube. So feel free to grab that. And with that, I will see you for our next of 3. So our second of 3 pre-launch content videos on Thursday night. Our last one will be on Monday next week. And then ticket sales open on Tuesday. So make sure thoughts of comments are not loading on YouTube. Okay. Let me see. We're still here. So let me take a look real quick and see. What I can do as well is I'll go back and I'll check it, because I'll have to refresh the whole thing in order to get through that. So I'll go back and I'll check the comments and make sure. I think I'm seeing all the comments here personally, but we'll see. If not, I'll go back and I'll acknowledge them at least when I go back onto YouTube again. Okay. Oh yeah, Raven just sent me a text too. There's a ton. Oh wow, there's a ton of comments I didn't see. My goodness gracious. How did that happen? You guys are the best. I hope those will all come back on when I repost this, because you're right. There's not a lot of these on here. So hopefully the comments will come up. So I'm seeing I attended CCTS at all different sizes. The Red Wall, yeah, the gym at the Ritz. Yep. Yes, we have the training that's coming up too. Yep, definitely. Let's see. The bartender was awesome. Yes. They brought me a fridge when I asked about using the stacked mini fridge for my prep foods. The staff was phenomenal, and some of them stayed in touch. Hey, Princess, I see her. Speakers will take time to talk with you. Thanks for sending me the screenshot or the picture, Raven, because I didn't see any of those comments on my end. So I'll go back in and make sure that I acknowledge all of you guys. Hopefully those will reload when the actual video comes up, because I didn't see any of that. I'm not sure why they're not loading. Gotta love technology, you guys. You gotta love technology. And Kelby, thank you for coming on to Facebook and actually posting that, because I had no idea. I had no idea that wasn't working. So I wonder if I can go in. They're not loading. Oh, look, now I got it. I see them all on mobile. Yeah, it's like the last 5 minutes or so of comments are not showing up, but I see them all. Let's see, speakers. So Jamie, speakers always uplifting, bringing tissues if you're sensitive. Yep, Devin's king cake. What CCT? You landed with the CCTS2024. Hey, all the vibes. Every part is my favorite. Yes, Devin, love the king cake. All the ladies' gym workout. Yeah, all the ladies got up and worked out at 5:30 in the morning. Yes, absolutely. The comment thread is popping, and I'm upset that I'm not seeing it on my actual restream, but I'm seeing it here. on YouTube. So that's great. So you just like CCTS. Yeah, just like it. I love it. I love it. So hopefully these all show up when I repost this, because yeah, you guys are killing it on the comment game here. Sorry, I wasn't able to see all of them. When I repost this, because yep. So I got it all. You guys are the best. All right, cool. So I'm not sure why they're not loading on a Restream when I'm looking at right now, my platform, but I see all of them. So you guys are fantastic. So yeah, for some reason it just stopped loading about 10 minutes in or so. Yeah. No, you definitely there. Thank you, Kelby. I appreciate that, because I didn't see any of this stuff. So I appreciate it. You're the best. So yeah, like I said, hopefully they'll load back up when I repost this. But at least I got it. Maybe I'm going to screenshot it just to make sure that I've got everything and they don't just disappear. Yeah, because it stopped loading after the getting to eat comments. Apparently that y'all broke my live stream. All right, guys. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go for now. We will be on live later tonight to recap the weekend shows as well. So come on at 8:15 with myself and Jordan Brandon, which Jordan is actually one of our speakers this evening too, or for this year for CCTS. So she'll be on with me tonight as well at 8:15. So yeah, I couldn't keep up. Apparently my streaming platform could not keep up with all of you talking about all of the wonderful things with CCTS. That's the story, and we're sticking to it. We're sticking to it. So thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. All the YouTube ones just stopped loading. So it is what it is. But thank you guys. Again, put on your calendars, Thursday, 8:15. That's when our speakers and sponsors are going to get on with me. And we'll give you some more fantastic news about CCTS 2024. All right. Scan the QR code, click the link, get involved. We hope to see you there. We'll be back on Thursday with more for you. Okay. Good night, you guys.